Hey everybody, Kel here. Welcome back to Logway. In our last episode, we did Dune Shore, and I figured out when I did the edit what the issue was on why we only had one suitcase to open, and that's because writing was one of the ones that I had already chosen. So whenever I went to deselect the third one that I had picked and select writing, it unselected it, and that's why we had one suitcase. So let's not make that mistake today, or me, you know. But this is going to be the last one for the series, and we're doing Brooke Meadow, which is this guy here. And then I think I would like... Trekking is kind of boring. Let's see. Let's have a double look here. This one would probably be a good one for gardening. That was the one that I took off and thought I was putting on writing. We'll do gardening, music, and cooking. I really like the cooking because it actually gives you more interior stuff. And I've noticed in the achievement list that you get an achievement for building the smallest cabin that you can possibly make. So we're going to do that as well as a normal standard size one and see how it comes out. So thanks so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Let's get back into it. Alright, here we are. It's going to be weird trying to build a tiny cabin. Use this one. Smallest cabin possible. So that would be like this. Oops. That. I don't know how this is going to classify as a cabin, but okay. I'm just curious if we can get the achievement. Okay, there is our tiny little one square cabin. Alright, apparently we have to add doors and floors and stuff like that to make it an actual thing. So do I want wood or do I want... Let's go with that this time. Let's bring our walls down so I can put in my one square. Right, that can go back up all the way. Now we want to do a window. How about this kind of window? There we go. There we go. There we go. And then a door. This one. There we are. And then we want to put in our little posty thing. Let's do this. Actually, no. Hang on. Let's do the log that matches. So that one. This is going to look funny, but we're doing it. Okay, there's that. Now we need to pick a roof. There we go. I'm going to leave it with the green top. Oh, it doesn't like the green top. Okay, well. Let's see. Oh, turn the mic on. We're going to save that for like a storage shed, and then we'll actually build the proper cabin. So let's go back to this. I do like that theme though, so we're going to try and make it match here. Let's do it to there. We also get up here. Whoops, I went too far on that. On that side over there. That's okay, we can do something with that. We'll make a path that goes over here. And then, this is a cute little forest. Feels very summery. Okay, now let's add our doors and windows to this and our cobblestone type flooring. Whoa. I can't see! Alright, let's take off the roof. There we go. Now I can see. Okay, and then we could do a smaller door. Let's do this one. Put that one right there. So that way you can literally see how well this is going to work. Oh, I thought the door was right there. It's on this side. Well, that's okay. Still gets us to where we need to go for storage stuff. And now that I'm looking at this rock up close and personal, it really does not match. So, let's go with wood instead. Okay, and then let's change it to that. Alright, we have our front door, we have our back door, windows. Whoops. Like I said, I don't think I will ever not do that. That actually is a little bit too long. Let's try this one. There we go. And then that, so they match. See, we'll leave an opening there, and then I need to fill in this little bit right here. So that's all good right there. Okay, we need this. This corner filled in. There we go. Okay, and then might as well do a path going this way as well. Just doing one. Can we rotate that around, please? There we go. And about there. And then I guess we'll do one. Well, we have that one there. Do some above these windows here. So that side is lit up for the nighttime. And I think we'll do the same over here for these. I don't think I can't change the color. Alright, let's bring it back out here. Try not to turn off stuff. Okay, I like that, actually. This might be my favorite build out of all of them. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? We have that stuff. We have that. Okay. We need things for outside. There we go. Let's put these underneath the windows. Like so. We can do one here. One here. Let's do some on the other side as well. So one under this one. One under this one. Yeah, can't change their color. Okay, what else? We've got planters. and put out. I need it to be daylight again though, because I can't see what I'm doing out here. Alright, let's try the new planters. We'll put them outside the fencing here. We want to, obviously, need my umbrella. We've done that since the very beginning. Put that there. Let's see what color. It's green. You know what? That's green. It matches the rug. There we go. And then what do we have here? Oh, bees, bird, cat, dog. Well, we did a dog last time. Let's do a kitty this time. And take off the roof so we can see. For now, Kitty is going to go over here and stay there. Okay, and then we have some more. Ooh, those are kind of pretty. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. We got our things around there. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Too bad I can't change the leaf color. Alright, do we want... Ooh, that's a cherry blossom tree. Very pretty. Let's put one over here. Other... Can't really see what that is. Because it's gotten dark on me again. We'll put that over here. Okay, and then whatever this little tree is, put it back here. Alright, then do we want to add, let's add a few of these actually. For 3 of those, and I really want another cherry blossom tree. That thing is so pretty. That one there. And then one over here. Okay, got a few of those. And then what else? The fruit tree. Some shrubbery. Let it sit here. No, will not. I hope we can add it. Nope, can't add nothing over that way. Alright, well, we'll put it right there. Okay. Put a couple of these outside. Surely we can, right? So where would we want to put them though? Not going back. Except for over in the corner maybe. Put one there and there. And then we can put some kind of table in between them. I think the barrel will work just fine. Okay, let's move you over just a hair. That in there. Move you over a hair. Center that up. There we go. It's pretty good. Let's go back to this one and do lantern. There we go. A little seating area out there. Alright, that should be about all I want to do outside. So, let's get ready to head in and decorate. Okay, now let's see. What kind of lighting do we want on the interior? I don't think we've used any lamps, so let's get a couple of those. What do we want to start with? Let's start with the kitchen area. Start with this. Rotate that way. Boom. Good, and then what that is. Something that sits on the floor. Okay. Right there. Oh, you can't do anything with it, and it's not even. Hold on. Thing. Thank you. No. Still not even. Darn it. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with that. Okay, and then we can spread these out a little more. There we go. Alright, and then, let's see. Use that. Yeah, use those. We used those. We did that. We used all 4 of those. I didn't do the bees this time. Flowers. Alright, we've used all of that. What about here? Don't really have room for a table. Don't really have room for more chairs. Although I wouldn't mind this one. Yeah. Being over here by the kitty. Okay, and then as far as, yeah, we've used what we can use there. We used the bed. Use those tables. We've used those. Use the shelving. Okay. Use all that stuff. Alright, so as much of the special item stuff as I could use, I have used. Now it's time to open up our suitcases. Okay, here we go.
Old, yet well preserved. Do you remember who painted these flowers? It was that soul's last gift to you, a day before they went back to the mountains.
Alright, we got a secret story out of that one. Cool.
Your very first assigned homework. The project that sparked your love for nature. You still think of flowers as the soul of nature.
Okay, well, this looks a little, fat. And I know it's not ideal. It would catch on fire on this wood stove, but it's literally the only place I have to put it for now. Oh, gardening set. Okay. Where do I put you at? No, not way up there. What about up here? With the kitchen stuff. Not really ideal, but, you know. Oh, we got some gardening boots. These can, sit over by that. This can be scooted over a hair. And right about there. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. Whoa, that was some lag. Is that perfume? Guess we'll put it over here. Yeah, it's perfume. Okay. Well, in that case, let's, hey. Let's put it up there. Okay, this one's done. So let's trash you. Put this one out. What is that? Oh, it's a record. Okay. I can go up there.
Your mother always said this little gadget had great value. Oh, the happiness it created whenever used. So many fond memories. Priceless.
Harmonica. Okay. Well, then we have a little violin. Let's put that over here by the music sheet.
A signed photo of the greatest voice of the 20th century. You would recognize every word, alteration in pace, and break accompanied by specific notes. That man was your hero.
Okay, well, we're done with that one. Alright, and last but not least here. What's that? Cutting board? Okay, well, fortunately... Oh, really? It won't sit on there? I don't want it on the floor. Alright, well, we're not using this section of the stove. We'll put it there.
The feeling of relaxation when used. The way it smoothly agitates the cream. The sound that takes you back to your childhood.
Okay. Some kind of gravy bowl. Well, it's gonna sit up here.
Every Sunday morning, without exception, this would appear on the kitchen table. Not everything she cooked was delicious, but for you, it was the most delicious food imaginable.
Okay, and that one's done as well. Alright, so now we just need that. Just need a few towels. Go in here. Oh, come on. I want it. Okay, fine. Okay, this is getting annoying now. It's not letting me put stuff where I want it. Should be able to put another towel there. On top there. On top of that one. Alright, let's change their color. There we go. And then let's get rid of this one, since they want to be difficult. There we go. Okay, and then is there any other little tiny things that I can use to put on the shelving at all? Right there. This person really likes to garden. Flower gardens. Okay. Oh, we don't have like our jar. Oh, there. Wait. No? Funny we don't have our little jar of rocks. There it is. Okay. We use this often, so put those down there. Well, it didn't like that. Well, I don't care. Oh, we have a radio. Okay, that one can go. Come on. Thank you. Okay, this one can go up here. And a clock. Forgot about that. Okay, well, we can put that over here. And a little mirror. Put that there too. satchel. Stop it. Come on, go down. Go down. No, come on. Oh my god. Sometimes. Okay, let's put that over here by the chair. I don't want another one. Okay, we got stuff on all those shelves. Ah, my nose. Stupid glasses. Okay, is that all this kind of stuff? Oh no, I have that little deer. You can go open the window seal. This way, huh? Okay, I don't have a place for the basket. Is that a doily? No, it's a rug. What kind of rug is that? It's awful tiny. Whoops. Even the stuffer. Yeah, that's not even worth using. And you can't put it on the table. That is so tiny. How can that even be considered a rug? Come on now. Alright. I said I don't want more of that stuff. Or that stuff. Or that. Alright. I actually think that's gonna do us. So, here's the interior. There's not a lot hung up, but enough. We have all of our little special items. We have a full-on kitchen. Our little push over there. Yeah. Alright, and then outside we have our other unique items that we got. Let's back up here. Oh, let's also put the roof back on. Good. Alright. Which is our best angle here? Probably this. So this is our summertime cozy cabin and our last cabin of the series. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Log Away, and I appreciate you hanging out and leaving your comments and likes when you do. And hopefully I'll catch you in whatever we replace this one with. So I have been Kel. Like I said, this has been Log Away. Please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Take care of yourselves, and until next time.